Greetings everyone, and Great here with another HMRS 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on the north side as the red Mongols, we have Kalamalshala, I think. Spawn on the bottom right side as the blue Huns, we have xhuy1990. I have no idea how to pronounce that either. Let's go and cover each player's civilization bonuses. The Mongols, a pretty big fan favorite. Cavalry Archer civilization. Cavalry Archers fire 25% faster. Like Cavalry Hussars and Step Lancers, get additional 30% hit points. It also does stack with bloodlines. Hunters do work 40% faster, which is actually a pretty sizable food bonus there. Getting your huntables that already provided faster food now provides even more food. Unique units of Magnite, an anti-siege Cavalry Archer, which also has better stats than regular Cavalry Archer. Unique text: Nomads, lost houses do not decrease headroom, and drill. Siege workshop units 50% faster. Team bonus: Scout Cavalry Light Cavalry Hussars get +2 line of sight, making your scouts more effective at scouting. The Huns, a civilization you actually don't really see all too often. They do not need houses, but sort of minus 100 wood, which means they don't build houses, period. Cavalry Archers cost 10% and 20% less in POH, and troops have plus 30% accuracy, so making them decent versus Treb Wars. Nuclear unit is a Tarkin, which is an anti-building cavalry unit, but I think it's a little bit weak at that job, honestly. At the scouts engaging them or chasing down the scouts. Marauders. Tarkins can be created at the stables. Atheism. Still a bit of a meme technology. Plus 100 years in relic wonder victories. Enemy generates 50% less gold, which makes it better in trash wars. And stables work 20% faster. Overall, I'm not really impressed with the Huns. I think Tarkins just needs to do a much more damage versus buildings to be a bit more reasonable. Because right now, a lot of stuff hacking down buildings take a bit of time. They should actually do Tarkins, I believe, should just do. I'm going to say outright, maybe +5 damage versus buildings outright. They should pose a bit more of a threat. They do have decent pierce armor, if I remember correctly. By the way, they also do have access to the Dromans out in the water now, as alternative to the cannon galleon, which is actually also mixed between a Onager or a Magnell and a cannon galleon, which is interesting. They do have a slight unique capability there. Okay, we do got, of course, these scouts now roaming around. Do have, looks like 5 scouts, 1 wounded. Got one of red scouts being focused down there. We've got 4 scouts here, much more wounded. So overall, it looks like blue is in a better position with his own scouts. These scouts are moving around trying to gauge these forces. Sorry, I hit my microphone once again. Do now have the spearmen advance forward, and do got a spearman in return. Blue spearman is trying to ward away red scouts. Red spearman could be focused down by blue scout if needed. And over here, we do have these forces starting to engage each other. Got another spearman in this region. Right now, we got 7 scouts there. Good number of them are quite wounded. Blue scout there does get picked off for the blue spearman. We only have 5 scouts here and a lion, which could bite something. Of course, lions cannot bite scouts. They can bite spearmen. This blue spearman will advance forward. We'll see quite a bit of damage right there. And blue's going to take the opportunity to counterattack. We got this villager trying to pull out some more walls there. Blue has a good job of pulling out walls. It's a nice, neat little circle. And since he's Huns, he doesn't really need to make it much larger there in order to build housing. So he's able to get a very compact base. Though his stone is outside of his sector, but it does have the gold inside his walls. While the Mongols still have to build housing. At least in this game. HMRS 4, they took the no pop housing required bonus. And blue is on high ground there, so blue spearmen should win out. So their damage just seems like quite similar. Went down by 4. And that was going down by 3 as well. It does take out the blue spearmen there as well. Blue's lost a number of spearmen there, but we do of course have less villagers for red. Got 7 scouts right now. Good number of them wounded. There's only 5 scouts here, but they're pretty healthy, barring 1. So this actually could be a bit of toss-up. If Blue's able to focus on the wounded scouts first, he may win the fight. Either way, it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory for Red. He's going to lose a large number of scouts, and if he gets a bunch of wounded scouts in return left over, they're not going to do all too much. We got Pair Spearman here. Lion does get killed off there, and now these blue scouts will push forward. Does pick off immediately one scout there. It does pick off another scout as well, getting some good hits on the other. So now Blue's in a good position here, but the force is still engaged. The Spearman will get some great hits there onto Red scouts. And there goes another other 2 as well, and good pokes there as well. So Blue's in a great position there, starting to wall in his own gold line there. Very nice. Now he's trying to crack it open. Blue only has a hand. Oh, Blue's now going for a fast castle, or somewhat fast castle. It's 18 minutes, and probably not that fast. Looks like the Mongol player is saving up some resources as well. He has enough gold for castle, but still going for spear villagers. Trying to crack open some of these palisade walls now. And some of these palisade walls are getting hit. You got these spearmen still moving around, poking down some more of the palisade wall there. Red spearman is trying to keep away Blue's villagers, or not Blue's villagers, Blue scouts. There is an opening there for Blue's forces to move in and out. I suppose Red can also use as well. Let's pick up that spearman there. A couple of Blue scouts are very, very wounded. Blowing up that villager can shank this one because it's down to 1 health. The other one is down to 7 health, so take a couple shanks there to kill them off. Villagers do have 3 inherent damage, so take 3 stabs from the knives to take it out. Now I got the mining camp receiving a bit of damage there. And right now, Red is going for its own Castle Age. Blue's Castle Age now complete. And we immediately see a wave of Cavalry Archers. Cavalry Archers do cost 10% less than Castle Age and 20% less than Pure Age. Blue Spearmen are starting to engage Red Spearmen. Red Spearmen's at full health, was at full health. And Blue Spearmen were not very healthy. Looks like Red Spearmen will win out. Barely? No? Yes, barely. And he is going to take time to repair up that mining camp there. Does pick off the other Spearmen there. Blue still pushing forward, and now do have a wave of Cavalry Archers. He has 3 archer range already pre-built. Very, very nice. The extra... that housing found lack of needed housing will provide a decent amount of wood over time, but it's really a set amount of wood. And of course, your opponent can always get some population room through castles as well. We got a single camel now being blown up by the Mongols. He does spot the Cavalry Archers there. Cavalry Archers do have Bodkin arrows research as well. They do have 6 range. We got a good number of Cavalry Archers now put on the field. We got 9. We usually don't really see this number of Cavalry Archers this quickly. And now we've got 12. We got mass Cavalry Archers. What is Red going to plan against that? He's going for more scouts, which is not exactly a good idea. Camels don't have inherent pierce armor. While they do get bonus damage, they don't have inherent pierce armor. Scouts do have 2 inherent pierce armor. And the Cavalry Archers do have, looks like 8 attacks at the moment. Now here comes Cavalry Archers. Does get a good volley there. Doesn't take out any villagers though. Cavalry Archers' inherent damage is not exactly great. Or accuracy, I should say. He can get Thumbering, he can get Parthian Tactics, he can get Heavy Cav. Cavalry Archers gain some damage there onto the palisade wall there. And now I've got these scouts going on down. Finds a volley there and does take out a villager. Going for more of these villagers now. Got these forces now being pulled. Looks like Blue's maybe eyeing for a forward castle. I'm not sure what these villagers are doing. No, just trying to find a forward mining camp there. May have been misrallied. These cavalry archers moving around. Blue does have 56 villagers. Red only has 45. And now we've got the camels on the retreat path. But he's taking time to focus on the ones that's not in his retreat path. Which means he's able to fight the ones in the retreat path much better. Not stutter stepping, firing there. Just trying to run away. A good number of cavalry archers there. Does take out a number of villagers there. Very, very nice. He's overwhelming his opponent for a large number of cavalry archers. Like, this is an absurd number of cavalry archers. You don't see this many in general, let alone Castle Age. I think he's finding I think the reason why he's going for so many cavalry archers, a lot of Mongol players have been going for step lancers, which they have less pierce armor than knights, which makes cavalry archers more general purpose in this situation. Going for knights may be better than going for cavalry archers since they have much higher pierce armor and health. And no, they have the same health. Dude, now got these cavalry archers pushing forward. Finds a volley there. Camels were not exactly properly engaged there. They was froze for a moment. Oh yeah, stop move order. There's simply not enough camels on the field. What is Red eyeing right now? Scorpions? Interesting. They do have, what, 7 or 8 inherent pierce armor, which means they would take 1 damage each from the cavalry archers, which is not half bad, but there's just a lot of cavalry archers here. Villager does go down there. And does roll a miss there. Camels still moving around, trying to go for mass camels. He needs more pierce armor. And we now have 36 cavalry archers. And camels do have no real inherent pierce armor, just only research. Scorpions getting some damage there. Getting some more damage there. Has he gone for ballistics? No, he has not gone for ballistics just yet. There we go, ballistics on the build queue, very nice. Has he gone for thumb ring? He does not have thumb ring just yet. Advance support gains some good damage there. We've got Scorpion gains good collateral damage there. Scorpions do have range of 7. Cavalry archers right now have a range of 6. Camel does go down there. And the barracks has seen a bit of fire there. Does find a volley there onto these scorpions, starting to clear them up. Very nice. Villagers starting to be focused down first. Now the villager does go down. Red right now has 65 villager versus 90 of the Huns. Very, very nice. And now I do have a castle being pulled out on a tiny bit of high ground as well. Red should be able to see that, right? Oh no, Red does not see it. Blue's placed that perfect. Actually, has not perfectly. There's still one more tile, it looks like, but still excellently. And now there's all suddenly a castle shooting his villagers, and some of them are being fed on the wrong side. Does take out another villager there. Red's now down to 70 villages. Blue's up to 693. Red is eyeing for more camels. I think knights are just generally better in this situation, as they're higher pierce armor. Got thumb ring now being pulled out of field, hand cart, as well as gold technology. As for some bugs, looks like the Hun plates from the eye for some relics. Some good hits there as well. And more of those camels do go down. Do you have this Maganello starting to advance forward? And now I got a couple monks here. He may be just eyeing for forward healing, which is actually a good idea. Though you would need a good number of monks for that. Another town center being pulled out by blue. Very nice. Paula just trying to clean out the gold. Red town center here will likely go down. Blue so far deploying on no villagers at the moment. And it has a single queue so far. While red right now has only a single queue of villagers at the moment. Not one building more from this town center. Town center will go down there. Got 4 scorpions here. Very nice. Do we see heavy scorpion research for the Mongols? Call the Imperial Age for it. Yep. You can get heavy scorpions as well as siege engineers. Let's see, what is red iron defense? Actually, red is going for Imperial Age. Green wheelbarrow as well. Yes, it's like a town center back here. Scorpions are advancing forward. Does get interrupted by some of these villagers here. Does get some good collateral. But he has a good number of monks in this region. This used to be the 3, but that's more than enough for health regen for the time being. A lot of these farms want to go on down. 3 mangonels are here as well. Blue's just slowly pushing his way forward. Has not quite many relics at the moment. Right now we've got a defensive capsule here. Cavalry archers right now, they only have 2 pierce armor. Parthian tactics does increase their pierce armor, what, by 2? Parthian tactics. Yeah, I can't exactly select on it, look at it. But Richard increases his pierce armor by 2, melee armor by 1, as well as increased bonus damage for spearmen by 2. He cannot get all the pierce armor researchers. This is very important. Imperial Age has been researched by red. Blue's Imperial Age is almost complete. He needs to get heavy cap archers out as well. He has a Magnite on the field. He has no archer upgrades at the moment. Literally nothing. His Magnites will be outranged severely. He's trying to see Magnite can be used versus the Mangonels, that's for sure, but he needs clutching at least. He doesn't even have clutching on the research field too. He can't get up the bracer. And Camels do get focused down there. We got now a castle not being deployed out on the field over here as well. Magnite being queued on up, which is going to get some health regen on the wounded ones. Villager count is 129 to 84. The Mongol player's been pushed out to the back of the map. Though it looks like Blue's starting to claim a lot of woodlines there. He has some idle villagers here and there as well, such as like right here. Nope, they're no longer idle. We do have heavy cav archer. He has Parthian tactics as well. Doesn't have chemistry just yet. Chemistry's now completed. Apparently the Huns can't even get a fast watchtower. That's sort of humorous. Yeah, they can't get much defensive technologies, can they? But now got the trebuchets engaging each other. Remember, Hun trebuchets are 30% more accurate. They should be able to be very useful in treb wars. Red's villagers trying to repair up this castle. Right now, Blue has got a bracer. Doesn't have Balkan arrow just yet. A lot of rocks are hitting the red keep or castle. And Mega Knight do get out the side of the castle now. Another red trebuchet being deployed on out, or has been deployed out. And Red's castle does go down. A number of the heavy cav archers do go down to the trebuchet fire. And now Blue's trebuchets are focusing down Red's trebuchets, and they should win out this no problem. One Blue trebuchets do go down as well. And got a triple volley. Not perfectly accurate, but they still do reasonably better in Treb Wars. It looks like Red does back in the game now. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.